The Library of Congress and the California Digital Library developed a standard container for transporting collections of files. The transmission of large collections of small files over a network is very time-consuming. If each file is transmitted separately, the network latency can dominate the transmission time, leading to a very large expansion in the time needed to complete the transfer. Since each file arrives at a different time, the receiving site must keep track of all of the files and decide when the transfers are complete. The Bagit container overcomes these problems. The small files are aggregated into a single container. A manifest listing all of the files and their checksums is included. The container can be moved with a single command and then unpacked at the receiving site. A rule has been developed, odum-bagit.r, which bags a collection for transmission. Each Bagit file contains 4 files: a text file, bagit.txt, specifying the Bagit version and character encoding; a manifest file with the name and checksum of each file; a manifest file with the checksum of the bagit.txt file; and a tar file containing the files to be transported over the network. The Bagit rule creates a temporary directory to store the files for aggregation. All files in the temporary directory are put in the tar file, including the manifest files. The processing steps that are followed for submission of files to the Library of Congress are: assemble a collection of files, generate a Bagit tar file containing the collection. The Bagit file constitutes a submission information package. It must be augmented with metadata for provenance, description, and formats. On reception, the Library of Congress extracts the files from the tar file, verifies the checksums, and stages the files into their destination collection. The rule is available at LifeLib Zone, Home, RW More Rules, odum-bagit.r. The rule processes the following steps. It creates a new Bagit root directory to hold the files that will be aggregated. It writes a bagit.txt file to new Bagit root/bagit.txt to describe the Bagit version. It rsyncs the existing Bagit data to new Bagit root/data to make a copy of the data to be moved. It generates a payload manifest file of new Bagit root/data, which contains a list of the file names and their checksums. It writes the payload manifest to new Bagit root/manifest-md5.txt. It writes a tag manifest file to new Bagit root/tag manifest-md5.txt, which contains a checksum of the bagit.txt file. It creates a tar file of the new bag for faster download. It gets the file size of the new tar file. It outputs a report and suggested download procedures and writes status information to Rod's log. Take 7 minutes to complete exercise 103. Try creating a Bagit file using the rule LifeLib Zone, Home, RW More Rules, odum-bagit.r. You will need to specify the subcollection that is being bagged. Please load a paragraph describing your result into the Lifetime Library in the subcollection class INLS 624 by the end of today's class.